Okay. Good evening, everyone! Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Ayan, good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
Hi,
Good
hi,
evening
Ma'am
po.
Crisel.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi,
I'm
Sir
right.
Min.
Hey there. Hi, Ma'am Judy. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Amazing. I
Yeah.
think we are almost ready to kickstart, right? Think
Yes.
and I believe thank you. Was it Gabby who was saying hi earlier? Or Miss Mel? Sino siya? Who was it?
Yes. Miss Mel po. Hello po. Good
Miss
evening po.
Mel. Hi, good evening. And
Good evening,
yeah, I think
everyone.
we are very much ready to start our lovely Friday evening. I also believe that we are live via Facebook. Oh yes, good afternoon sa iba. So good afternoon, good morning, good evening.
Evening. Yeah.
We've got guests around the world, so we're very excited as always. And we are live. We're live today. Hindi ko masabing tonight. Via Facebook. I think it's also via Confederation College Facebook page. Kindly check them out and add the page. Hi, Serbin. Kindly check. Can you share the Facebook page here so everyone can add them up? And
Yeah.
then also, of course, I also together with Phil Global, you can also share your Facebook page here so they can like your page and also check out your services. I think we are very much ready to start now. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day. My name is Cristal Valenzuela, and I am the International Recruitment Manager at Apply Board Philippines. And this event is, of course, sponsored or brought to you by Confederation College, one of the best colleges there in Canada. And this won't be possible as well without the amazing support of our recruitment partner in the Philippines, Phil Global, headed by, of course, Ma'am Jurevic. Hi, good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Also, say hi to Mr. Min. Hi, Sir Min.
Hi, Mr. Min.
Hello, everyone.
Nice meeting you again.
Yeah,
I
hello.
know.
Very happy to meet all of you.
Sad and happy. We'll find out later why. So thank you, and we're gonna make sure that this webinar today will be packed with information that you would need in order to have a better future in Canada. And we're very psyched because the content for tonight, number one, we're going to address about the famous PR pathway in Canada. It's called the RNIP. And then we're going to talk about the programs offered by Confederation College. And of course, later on, Phil Global will talk about the services that they can offer to you. And last but not the least, we're going to have Q&A. So just some kind reminders, if I may, while the presentation is ongoing. may we request that you put yourself on mute if you're not about to speak. You can turn on your video if you want, so we can say hi to each other and we can see your lovely face. As long as your internet connection is also stable, by all means, go ahead. You can turn on your video. And if you do have a question, please do not hesitate to jot it down through the chat box. Just don't turn on your mic, maybe later during the Q&A. But if there's a question that pops in your mind, just write it down, put it in the chat box, okay? And we will entertain them. We encourage this because the information you're not going to get it like from elsewhere. So this is your opportunity. It's free. We're not charging you anything. We're charging you with love and attention, perhaps. But that's about it. So hopefully you'll enjoy the show. And I saw some message here. The network is choppy. Well, kindly, if that happens, you might get disconnected. Just re-log again. Just return to the Zoom meeting. And please also share this web link to your friends, your family, relatives. We're still welcoming participants to join our webinar. All right. So, okay. So I believe now, Ma'am Jury, just some few questions here. May I ask you, on the immigration consultation perspective, bakit kaya nagiging famous ang Confederation? Just give me one. And yung RNIP. Oo, ang daming reasons pero give me one.
Lowest CRE score?
Yung alin po, yung Confederation. Why Confederation is very famous for you guys at Phil Global? Bakit ang support kayo?
Yeah, of course, all the program with Confederation College is under po ni RINP. Okay.
Excellent point.
Yeah.
That is an excellent point. So at Confederation College, we might not offer thousands of programs, but rest assured it falls under the NOC for the RNIP. And that is really relevant. That is important. We don't need thousands of programs if it's not going to help you with your peer application, as long as this will help you with your nominee to become a PR of that province. Please bear that in mind. We need to be educated. And Mr. Min, my question to you, why should the Filipinos choose Confederation College? Give me one.
Oh, wow. Just because first, RNIP. Yeah. And then Confederation College is a school located in the Bay where you have very affordable living expenses and tuition fee and a lot of job opportunities while you study there or even after graduation.
That is an important insight. Okay, please bear those important features in mind. Number one, RNIP, hashtag RNIP, you Google it up. Number two, job opportunities while studying. So earning while learning. Number two. And number three, of course, Thunder Bay. Thunder Bay is an excellent area. It's a very progressive area. Later on, Mr. Min will talk about the area. It's a beautiful, beautiful place in Ontario, twice the size of the Philippines. It's amazing. Okay, now, so I'm going to start off with the first presentation. Allow me to pull out my screen. Okay, 1 second. So mine is going to be quick. Rest assured that this would be really of a valuable time for you. Here we go. Okay, so now, as mentioned, we are going to highlight about this very famous RNIP or Rural and North Immigration Pilot Program. Canadians, they call it RNIP. We can call it any as long as we understand what it means, right? Okay. And as I've mentioned, we are so grateful with Confed for making this happen, and our support from Phil Global. Thank you very much again for making this event possible. And just for us to understand, why are we emphasizing paulit-ulit kami saying RNIP? Ano ba yun? So ang RNIP or the Rural and North Immigration Pilot Program is evidently a I'm sorry, someone is calling me. Can I just put my phone on mute? Apologies on that. Okay, so sorry about this inconvenience. Ayan, yan na. Sorry, ito ang never ever. While you are presenting, please, please turn off your other units so you will have a seamless presentation. My apologies po. Okay, so going back now. So one of the features for the study pathway in Canada is that you can expedite your application for PR. Yep. So yun yung isa sa mga advantage. When you apply for the PR pathway, napaka-importanting element yan. So, and what the study pathway, as I've mentioned, it will expedite your application. Bakit? I'll just mention about it later on so you understand what it means. All right, but RNIP is not the only thing or the only pathway that you could actually apply for PR eventually. You could also qualify for OINP since Thunder Bay is located in Ontario. Okay, if you feel that RNIP might not be accessible based on your credentials or whatsoever, perhaps it's via OINP. And this is another pathway, as I've mentioned. So there are two major categories. If you study at Confederation College, you could apply for either OINP, the major category, and RNIP, the second category. Under the OINP, you could, at Confed, you could go for this, the international student stream. This would require a job offer. And as mentioned by Sir Min earlier, there are great or vast opportunities in Thunder Bay. So this would really provide you some peace of mind, okay? And under this category, the OINP, we're gonna do this in passing because our main feature is RNIP. So for under the OINP, you could also qualify for the subcategories. If you believe that I might not be fit for the international graduate stream, you can also apply for any of this, the employer job offer category or the human capital category. I know this is quite technical, but do not worry. You can find all this information via Ontario website. We're just giving you a heads up kasi importante ito. This is so critical as part of your long-term planning. It's such a critical feature, okay, just to mention. And these are few of the eligibility requirements under the OINP. Once again, pasok dito si Confed, you could go for this as well, since one of the eligibility requirements would be you should have graduated from a post-secondary school. We're in Confed yun, okay? All right, so this is just, again, the key features. And now, of course, the main category or main feature for today is the RNIP. And what is it all about? What makes it different from the OINP? So this one, it's quite synonymous. The first category is the education. You should have graduated from a post-secondary program of 2 years or no longer than, sorry about that again. Okay, so category of 2 years. Okay, 2 years na nag-aral, it could be 1+1 or bundled program, as they say, or full 2 straight years. Okay, full 2 straight years na program. That is for a, you can find that at Confed. Now, next one is the NOC, as you can see from here. One of the important or critical factor is that you have to understand, again, that not occupations would qualify for a certain NOC or National Occupation Checklist. Fortunately, as mentioned by Ma'am Jury earlier, lahat ng programs kay Confed are actually qualified, no? They're qualified under all the NOC, NOC until D, NOC 0 up until D, qualified po tayo dyan sa all programs nila. And then the second eligibility requirement is the language, as you can see here. I believe this is quite attainable for us Filipinos. And depending again depends on the occupation that you are going for, healthcare, skills trade, business, management. So make kanya-kanyang category. Again, you can check out the website of for more information. You can go to the IRCC website. Just type in Rural and North Immigration Pilot Program, and you will see all the relevant information. And as you can see here at the bottom of the deck, the IELTS is quite attainable. You might have heard, wait a minute, bakit kailangan ng IELTS? Bakit kailangan ng language? We're talking about the nominee for peer application. I know it's fast forward. Kay Confed, actually, you are allowed or eligible for IELTS waiver. Yep, for Filipinos, you're coming from K-12 or old Philippine curriculum plus 2 years of post-secondary, you could qualify for IELTS waiver. So no need to submit when you apply for school. But this, what I'm talking here or displaying on the screen is later on when you apply to become a PR for RNIP pilot program, or sorry, RNIP immigration program. And the next eligibility requirement under RNIP is the proof that you can actually sustain your costs in this area. As far as I can remember, there might be some amendments here. I need to cross-check, but and there might be a possibility that you don't need to satisfy this if you do have a job offer. Okay, so yun yung mga developments. Again, if you're going to pursue this and proceed with this one, you can ask us more details later on. Okay, and the next category or the next eligibility requirements for RNIP is 2 years. Ano tong 2 years na to? So 2 years is actually we're trying to emphasize here the proof of settlement, that you can live in this wonderful place in Thunder Bay, Ontario with a minimum of 2 years. So tinatanong ng government, kaya mo ba? Can you stay here? And nag-count na yon at the time of your application sa studies. So counted na siya. Hindi yun yung after mo nag-graduate, dun pa kayo magbibilang ng 2 years. Nope. So on the first day of your studies, that will be part of your timeline. So when you apply after you have graduated from Confed and you meet all the other requirements, then meron tayong proof na nag-stay ka sa Thunder Bay for 2 years, then you could apply to become a nominee right after you graduate. All right. Hopefully that is clear on the proof of settlement. And these are just some of the NOC, just for you to have an idea. I did not indicate or include everything here, just for you to have, again, a bird's eye view. And as I've mentioned, you can find all of this information via gothunderbay.ca website. You can check it out yourself to know more about the immigration pathway for international students at Confed. And this is for skill B. Okay, there's quite a lot. Mix siya, no? So you might be wondering, akala nyo, maybe some of you are aware about how they're categorized, but it's not under one occupation. So as you can see, for skill level, it's a variety. It could be for in the aviation, or it could be a chef. It could be a practical nurse, which Confed is also offering, and ECE. All right, skill level C, dental assistant. We have it also at Confed. There you go. And sample for skill level D. All right. Okay. So hopefully now that you have an idea about the opportunity at Confed via the RNIP, this would really entice you. Sana mas na-appreciate natin yung mga ganitong program, because as you know, this may not last for years. There is, of course, a limit when it comes to this, or there's a threshold or a cap if you've heard about the news, yung latest news for hi Kylie, mute your microphone. Sorry, there's a baby. Sorry about that. Okay, so if you've heard about the new information that was like released two weeks ago, wherein the government of Canada, they are allowing over 90,000 applications for PR from May until November, and that is 20,000 for healthcare workers, 30,000 for essential workers, and 40,000 slots for international students, those who are currently onshore or working or studying in Canada. So ang gandang offering nun. And then, but it's a limited time. Same thing with this unique pilot program, the provincial nominee program. It may not be forever, just like AIPP, Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. It may also be expiring soon, but they might extend. That's the thing. Same thing with RNIP. There is also a threshold or a cap for this. So that's why we are pushing our kababayan, our fellow Filipinos. Wag na tayo magpapatumpig-tumpig, if I can use that term. Kindly take advantage of this. Kung kaya naman, please go for this. And once again, to know more about the program and who can help you, okay, with this journey for yours, that will be the next presenters. First one, the second presenter rather would be, of course, Mr. Min of Confed. He'll talk about the programs and the wonderful college and the services that they're going to offer. And later on, the last presenter would be from Phil Global to help us find ways on how they can support you with your journey with this application. All righty. So I'm going to pass the virtual microphone to you, Mr. Min.
Thank you very much, Christelle, for your very informative presentation. And hello, everyone. My name is Min, and I am the school representative of Confederation College. My school is located in Thunder Bay in Northwest Ontario, Canada. And it's very great for me to be here today to talk about our school and our location and why you should go to Canada to study in Thunder Bay, and why should you choose the Confederation College for the school in the future. So let me share my screen. As mentioned by Christelle from Apply-Board, Thunder Bay is covered by the newest immigration stream, and under this stream, the requirements for international students are very, very friendly. It means that the community Thunder Bay really want to welcome all new immigrants. And as a graduate from Confederation College, you will have a lot of opportunity to apply for jobs and then for permanent residence in Thunder Bay. And besides the newest immigration stream, I would like to show you some information about Thunder Bay and then about the school. First of all, Thunder Bay is the most vibrant city in Northwest Ontario. And from Toronto, students need to take a flight to go to Thunder Bay. As you know that Canada is the second largest country in the world. So from this city to another city, flight is a very common transportation for all people there. And the price also very affordable. From Toronto, every day there are about 17 to 18 flights to go to Thunder Bay. And Thunder Bay International Airport is considered the third largest airport in Ontario. And we in Thunder Bay, we share the border with the state. So from Confederation College, students need to take a car, to drive a car, to go to the state in just 15-20 minutes. And to step into Minnesota. And Thunder Bay is also a very wonderful place for you to come there to study and then settle down your life in the future. Why? Just because Thunder Bay is the second happiest city in Canada. Are you shocked of this information? The living standard there is so wonderful. It's very safe. The jobs opportunities there is also very good. The weather, a lot of criteria makes Thunder Bay the second happiest city in a very big country, Canada. Mm, so as mentioned by the manager of Apply Board, you cannot imagine how large of Thunder Bay. Our city is very, very large because we have double size of the whole Philippines. And our size is even bigger than France, the country France. And in Thunder Bay, we have the largest inland port in the world, which provide a lot of job opportunity for students who graduate from business program, especially in international business. They will have jobs in like international shipping companies there in Thunder Bay. And Thunder Bay is also ranked in top 10 of outdoor activities. Students will have a lot of opportunity to play games, outdoor games, winter games, or even games during the summer times. This is a very wonderful place which attract a lot of white people to come here to explore this area because this is a very beautiful city in Canada. We have sleeping giant. In Canada, there are 7 natural wonders. And sleeping giant is ranked number 1 out of 7 natural wonders. You may know what Niagara Falls waterfall. However, that is ranked number 3, while sleeping giant is ranked number 1. And every year, this area attracts a lot of American people who pass the border from Minnesota to visit Thunder Bay to explore this wonderful and giant traveling attractions. And Confederation College has 9 campuses along one side of the lake named Superior. And this is the largest freshwater lake of the world. In the world, if students take a car to go around this lake, for one round, students need to drive a car in 3 days. So can you imagine that? It's so large. And because of this lake, the weather here, the temperature here is also very, very wonderful. You love to live next to the ocean, beside the ocean, because the weather there usually very wonderful. However, if you live next to the freshwater lake, that even better. And Thunder Bay, here in Thunder Bay, we have a lot of parks. We have a lot of trees in the whole city. We have more than 125 parks. And Confederation College is also considered as a park because we are so large. You cannot imagine how large the college is. It is in 70 hectares for the whole school. And Thunder Bay is very developed compared to other cities in Canada. So that's why when students come here, they will have a lot of opportunity to work part-time and then they will find full-time job after graduation. This is also a very good place for students to live just because of the living expenses. It is very affordable. I just give you one example. If you want to rent a room here in Thunder Bay, it is about 400 and 450 Canadian dollar for one room. And if you want to rent like an apartment for your whole families with 3 rooms, with bedrooms, with kitchens, and the renting fee is about 1,100 Canadian dollar for a month. And if you compare this price to downtowns like Toronto or Vancouver, the price in Thunder Bay is just about 50-60% cheaper than those other places. And if you just go to the supermarket to buy the groceries for a week, you need to spend about 40-50 Canadian dollar. So when you work part-time for 3 hours and then you have enough money to buy groceries for a week in Thunder Bay, because when you work part-time in Thunder Bay, you can earn as the minimum salary of 14 Canadian dollar for 1 hour of working. And as an international student in Thunder Bay, you are allowed to work part-time 20 hours per week. That's very important because then you earn more when you live in Thunder Bay. Because of the weather, because of the freshwater lake in Thunder Bay, the temperature here is very, very wonderful. And Thunder Bay is the sunniest city in Eastern Canada. And can you imagine that for a day, you can have a sun from very early morning until 10 p.m. You go to study in the morning and then you go to work part-time, and when you come back home you still have the sun with you. The day is very, very bright. For a year you have more than 305 days of sunshine. That's very important because it can help you to be more active in the day. You will feel that you have more energy to study and then to work. I would like to move to another parts. So why do you want to choose Confederation College? Thunder Bay is also very wonderful. And why Confederation College? First, Confederation College is a very long established public college in Thunder Bay. It was founded in 1967. And in Thunder Bay, in a very large area, there is a combo of a college and a university. Confederation College and Lakehead Research University. So from our school, students need to walk in about 15 minutes to visit our neighbors. That is Lakehead University. So after graduation from Confederation College, if you really want to further your education, Lakehead University is a very good choice for you because then you can transfer your credit into that university. And Confederation College is very, very flexible to issue you 2 letters of acceptance, one for visa application and one for actual study. I think you should contact a few global for more information for the consultation on this. So why 2 letters of acceptance can help you a lot with visa application and can help you to pursue the program which can lead under RNIP application in the future. And we also issue the conditional offer for you when you don't have all documents with you. For example, like under the pandemic, you cannot come back to your high school to get the high school diploma and transcript. However, you just have your university degree and transcript with you. You are okay to apply for Confederation College. And in the future, when you have the opportunity to come back to your school, you can request the document later and then submit to Confederation College. You know that Phil Global is a very wonderful authorized agent of Confederation College, and we really want to support this agent. Every year, Phil Global send many students to Confederation College, and because of that, we waive the application fee for all of you under Phil Global. So if you contact my school or you browse our website to start your application, usually you have to pay for 95 Canadian dollar. However, if you apply under Phil Global, then you don't need to pay for 95 Canadian dollar. The application fee is waived for all of you. And we also waive IELTS for Filipino students. If you are Filipino passport holder, and then when you apply for Confederation College for any program, you don't need to submit IELTS certificate. We don't need to require you to submit any English, other certificate, or we do not require you to sit for the language test to check your language capacity. One of the key points is that the public transportation in the whole Thunder Bay is free for international students. You cannot imagine this is a very large area However, as an international student of Confederation College, you need to show the student ID card, and then you take the bus to go everywhere, from your home to the school, from your home to the church, from your room to go to work, or to go everywhere you want in Thunder Bay. As you remember, this area is so large, even larger than the Philippines. And because of this benefit, every year you can save up to 1,500 Canadian dollar. And if you stay there, of course, 100% international student will save up to 3,000 Canadian dollar. And the healthcare insurance is already included in the annual fee. So that's so wonderful for you. You don't need to worry about this when you enter Canada and you are part of Confederation College. We do have the residence for you right on our campus. We have two type of dormitory for international students, but you may know that the residence in public school in Canada is quite expensive. That is why as a school representative, I always recommend students to rent a room outside of the school. First, because the public transportation is free. Second, it is very easy to find a room outside of the school with a very affordable price. So with three reasons, I think as a mature student from the Philippines, it's very easy to find a room there with a very wonderful price. Because in Thunder Bay we have a community for Filipino people. We also have the community for Filipino students. So that's why when you are a newcomer there, you do not feel lonely. We connect you with the communities there, so you will find your friends who can support you right after you enter Canada. They can give you like airport pickup. They can help you to find a room. They can help you to explore some new places when you just arrive in Thunder Bay. At the college, we have the services to support students to find part-time jobs. So right after the school orientation, we will have a lot of training to train you how to prepare the CV, how to write it, how to answer questions from employers, how to find jobs in order to find part-time job immediately when you are part of Confederation College, and we train you a lot of skill in order to support you to find full-time job after graduation. We also have so many programs which have the co-op. This means like the paid internship for international students. You can choose any of them based on the consultation of Field Global, which match to your education, which match to your interest. So at Confederation College, we really want you to be successful. We do have the entry scholarship from 500 to 1,000 Canadian dollar. However, we still have the in-program scholarship, which is much more than this amount of money. And you know that we in Thunder Bay, the public transportation is free, so you can earn more. You have more financial benefit when you are part of Confederation College. We have so many programs. In general, we have 166 programs offered by Confederation College. However, for international students, we have 70 programs offered for Filipino students. So in front of you is the list of health programs which you can apply for. We have dental assisting, dental hygiene, or medical laboratory for people who love to work, who love to take any health program. We do have personal support worker. This program is quite unique just because the job opportunity for this program is so bright. 100% of students will have jobs after graduation from this program. And this program is covered by two immigration streams. The first one, RNIP, RNIP. And the second one, it is under Ontario Provincial Nominee. And I think just like 2 days ago, Canada government just informed that when students study any program outside of the downtown of Toronto, Then when they apply for PR under OINP, they can get more points. So Confederation College is in northwest of Ontario, and that's a great place for you to study, to apply under RNIP or even with OINP. The community services programs here are very wonderful because the job prospect is also very bright. In Northwest Ontario, we have more than 1,000 hospitals and aging farms for Canadian people. That's why when you study at Confederation College for the health program or community services programs, you will have very wonderful job prospect in the future. And if you graduate from Confederation College, personal support worker, or any community services, the salary rate for you starting from 20 Canadian dollar for 1 hour of working, and for very entry levels. When you work there for more than a year or 2 years, the salary is even higher. We have so many options for aviation programs, for technology programs, and for skill trade program. So as you see, we waive IELTS for all of you. You don't need to worry about IELTS anymore. And here's the intake. S is for September and J for January. It can be in 1 year, 2 years, or even 3 years. And here's the tuition fee. For more information, I think after this webinar, you should contact Phil Global with Miss Julie for the consultation, case by case. So I think then you will have all information to prepare for the future in Canada, in Thunder Bay. We have a lot of options for business, and also we have program for the degree holder.
I mean, can you stop sharing the screen and reshare again so we can remove the lines?
Oh,
okay, and share again. Sorry about that.
thank you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
For the application and requirement, we want you to upload your high school diploma and transcript when you apply for a certificate, diploma, and advanced diploma. If you want to apply for a postgraduate program, we want to see your university diploma and transcript, and we want to see your passport. Of course, there is no age limit, and we waive IELTS, so you do not need to worry about these anymore. And we also accept students who graduate from all curriculum high school system. So you graduated from your high school, which is grade 10. And when you are that type of student, we want to see your CV. And after receiving the offer, we require students to pay 1 semester tuition fee for the deposit in order to keep a seat. And now I would like to share you that a very wonderful policy. We just have some limited seat for Filipino students to apply for practical nursing and personal support worker in smaller campuses besides Thunder Bay. And like in the past, we do not open any seat for practical nursing for any international student. However, under the pandemic, we need more people to support the community. So that's why this year we decided to open some seat for just Filipino students, for mature Filipino students to take personal support worker and practical nursing in smaller campuses of Confederation College. And we need, first of all, if you are a mature student, you are the degree holder already, I think you should contact Phil Global for more consultation, because you may be qualified to apply for this program. And we also waive pre-health and also waive IELTS when you apply for even practical nursing. That's a very wonderful opportunity for you, for all Filipino students in general. And that's all information I want to talk about Confederation College, about Thunder Bay. And I hope to see you, all of you in Thunder Bay in the future. And this, as I mentioned, this is a very wonderful place for you to prepare for your education and then prepare for permanent residence in the future. Thank you very much. And back to you, Christelle.
Okay, thanks very much. Let me switch on my camera once again. And hopefully you were able to grasp. Before I pass, of course, the virtual microphone to Ma'am Jury and her team, just a recap. Like to emphasize this. Mr. Min mentioned about the close border to the United States, Minnesota. Okay, this is actually a great information from one of my friends as well. She was actually very excited because when he mentioned about Thunder Bay, and then she said like the Americans, in fact, they actually really they crossed the border because it's really near, and even the Canadians they crossed the border from Thunder Bay to Minnesota, and it's only a couple of like miles away. And what they do is they go to Minnesota from Thunder Bay to play casino. Can you imagine that? And then they also buy some groceries and gasoline. The gas is so cheap in Minnesota, so that's what I do. They cross actually the United States, and you can play casino if you just if you want to have a different environment because Thunder Bay is such a different environment. It's laid back. It's laid back rather. It's refreshing. Lots of great sceneries. If you miss the nightlife of casino, then you can just cross the border. It's amazing. So that is a great information. And also, of course, do not forget, you're going to save a lot of money because the cost of living is quite affordable. 450. I think you can also find rest. I saw via Kijiji. Is it Kijiji? And it's the portal for accommodation. You can check it out yourself. You can even find less than 400. I saw it the other day in Thunder Bay. The groceries also affordable. So just a couple of hours of work, then of part-time job while studying, and this would evidently help you with your expenses while studying at Confed. And I'd like to highlight if you're gonna go for a program that has co-op or paid internship, really recommend that you go for it. Go for that opportunity because number one, if a program has co-op or paid internship, it will provide you a little bit of income to help you with your expenses. Number two, it would also leverage you with your future employer. All right. And of course, number three, it's the experience that you're going to get if you go for a program with paid internship or placement. So please bear that in mind. And also, last but not the least, as mentioned by Sir Min, there is a unique program, unique program in a sense that is limited for Filipinos. Can I share my screen very quickly so you can have a glimpse of this? I understand that Phil Global actually mentioned, Ma'am Jury mentioned that there are a couple of students now trying to book for this or reserving the slot because this is limited. And we are still accepting for the fall 2021 intake. This is not in Thunder Bay, but a very nice place as well, border with the US, Kenora and Fort Francis for practical nursing and personal support worker. So the application is now ongoing. And if you've heard the news from IRCC, okay, the news by that was released the other day, if you apply for your visa before May 15, rest assured that you will get your visa or permit by August 6. So again, it's a ticking time bomb. Not saying that they're guaranteeing you with a student permit, so don't misinterpret that, but they're guaranteeing you that you will get your student permit if you get accepted or if you will be given a green light before by August 6th, and this would allow you to land in Canada by September. So again, please take advantage of that. All right, so very exciting. I'm just really full of energy because a lot of colleges are offering this kind of programs, this perks, this PR pathway, the low cost of living. As you know, I handle about 1,200 schools. Confed is very unique, and this really is a great opportunity for us Filipinos out there. Okay, so now I am going to pass. Thank you very much, Mr. Min. Going to pass the virtual microphone to our lovely partner, um, Phil Global, to be headed by Mom Jury. Hi, Mom Jury.
All right. So good evening, everyone. So, Mr. Ming, thank you for your so informative presentation, and also Miss Cristel. So we will move to our with Fel Global presentation with Miss Sherlyn Benipayo. Hello, Miss Sherlyn.
Yes, hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Ma'am Krista. Good evening, Sir Lean,
Hi.
my friend Eileen. Hi, as well as Ma'am Jurivic, and of course, all our attendees and participants for tonight. And I would like to also acknowledge those who are watching us live on Facebook. Okay, we have many attendees on Facebook watching us. All right.
I know,
So
Mom
as it
Sherry, just to add on that, we are live via two Facebook page,
yeah.
international page of Confederation College, and of course via Phil Global. Maraming salamat. Share the page, share this lovely news to your relatives, family, and friends. Sorry, I'm just really excited. Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly. Okay, dalawang page. Naka-live po tayo. Okay, so as it has been mentioned, what I'm going to present definitely is about Phil Global. Okay, so let me go ahead and start by sharing my screen. Right. Okay, please let me know if you can already see my screen. Oh, it's loading. Okay, there you go. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much for that. So good evening once again. I'm Charlene Banipayo, one of the marketing executive from Phil Global Immigration Services and from Cavite branch as well. So to introduce to you, Phil Global Immigration Services Corporation, study, work, live abroad. So with Phil Global, you can achieve your dreams overseas through easy and hassle-free processing consultation. Right? So with the video that I have here, I recommend for you to visit our YouTube channel. Just type in Phil Global Immigration Services Corporation. All right. Thank you. So what about our company? The Phil Global Immigration Services Corporation is a company that started out in London, August 11 of 2014 and branched out in the Philippines, offering immigration and university placement to the UK, New Zealand, Spain, Australia, Canada, and United States of America. The company consists of talented variety of professionals from distinct sectors of industry who strengthen the company in providing people from all walks of life a stepping stone to achieve their dreams to study, work, and live overseas. Okay, so we mentioned, all right, that we have just started for August of 2014. Okay, but with over 15 years of experience in legal, marketing, recruitment, and business consulting combined, all right, Phil Global is proud of its personalized value for money and a focus on always putting its customers at heart. Okay. Phil Global is committed to embrace the corporate values of compassion and integrity in all of its business transactions. And our mission is to enable professionals, families, and individuals, so kayo po yun, across the globe to fulfill their potentials and achieve their dreams by being able to study, work, visit, and live overseas. And our vision is to become the world leader in university placements, immigration, and legal services, and to provide opportunities and assistance to professionals, individuals, and families to achieve their dreams to study, work, visit, and live overseas. Right? And our efforts Our guiding beliefs and ideals come from two very important Filipino values. Okay, these are the compassion and integrity. With compassion, it's the love and care for our clients and stakeholders. So once you have processed your application with us, um, and definitely we're gonna treat you as our family. Okay, integrity, providing our best services with honesty and dignity. We do things right not because we think it is right, but because it is morally correct. And with our legalities to ensure that Phil Global Immigration Services Corporation provides high quality legal and immigration service to its clients. We commission services from the most qualified and experienced lawyers and top education providers and universities across the globe. So we are in partnership with experienced immigration advisors in United Kingdom, Denmark, New Zealand, Canada, and Australia. So part of the legalities definitely are the legal documents. You can see here we have the SEC or SEC certificate. You may wonder us if you would be checking us on the POEA page. Definitely, you're not going to see the Phil Global because we do not provide work permit. Okay, it's the SEC certificate that we have. Okay, so as we go along with this presentation, you're going to learn about the programs that Phil Global is assisting. All right. Definitely the visa, the business visa as well, together with the City Hall OR, since our office or the main office is located in the city of Manila. All right. So we would like to introduce to you our directors, partners, and legal counsel. So meet our managing director, Sir Birch Ian Ranis. Okay. So Sir Birch Ian Ranis is already an RN. Okay, so he graduated Bachelor's of Science in Nursing as cum laude in Silliman University, Dumaguete, but still, all right, he had this student visa pathway. All right, so he studied as well in UK, has taken up the degree of Master's of Science in International Hospitality, okay, course of International Hospitality rather Management. And also our Director of Finance and Administration. He is Sir Joseph V. Basa. And our Corporate Secretary, Legal Counsel, Attorney Ernilson Trujillo. He is with Phil Global to provide representation in civil and criminal cases to leading a company and supporting compliance and litigation efforts. So our immigration advisors and lawyers. So they are our partner lawyers to different countries. We have in United States, Mark Finlayson, all right. Mara advisor to Australia, Mark Welch. Solicitor barrister to UK, Damian Krushner. And in Canada, Jiyoung Jang. All right, another one from Canada, United States rather is Jesse Marchand, and Canada, Ali Belvachir. Right? And also from Italy, attorney Alberto Leon Gaspari, and our two very own Filipinos po immigration advisors to New Zealand, Tinette Cruz Jong and Luz Bayubko. Okay, so meet the Phil Global Amazing team. Definitely, before the pandemic happens, we usually had our events. Okay, and moving forward, we definitely would love to have and see each other again in the office. All right. So Phil Global also do university visits. Okay, so it's Sir Birch and Sir Joseph visits the different school, just like example, Confederation College, they're going to visit the school to check how are the students are doing there. Okay, and not just that, okay, you can see here as well that even the school representative also do visits here in the Philippines to provide us as well the programs that their school has that can be availed by our Filipino students, right? So Phil Global also do client send-off. So we are assisting you in the airport, making sure everything is taken care of sa immigration. And here are the Phil Global branches. So the only operational office that we have is the Manila or the head office headed by Ms. Jasmine Andrada, located po sa second floor Times Plaza Mall, UN Avenue, corner Taft Avenue, Manila. There would be some of you that would like to visit our office, but you have to set an appointment further, okay, following the protocol from the IATF and also the protocol of the building as well. right? So yes, there are also regional offices that we have, but for now, okay, regional offices are on work from home status. So you don't have to worry if in case you meet a marketing representative from Phil Global that is far from your place. Example, from Cavite, you meet someone from Naga, so that would be fine. We do our transaction, okay, most of the time are online, just like what we're doing right now. We're doing the presentation, all right, to share to you the opportunities online as well. So we have from Cavite, we have Miss Jurivic Villadanes. From Pampanga, we have Miss Gretchen Tang. And from Baguio, okay, Mr. George Maxiano. Cagayan de Oro, Miss Ali Moro Homsar. From Batangas, we have Miss Neri Gia Cuevas. And Naga, Miss May Angeli Aporto. And Cebu, Miss Chelo Elemia. Okay, from Dumaguete, we have Miss Nadine Laplap. From Bohol, we have Miss Elena Razon Chavez. Okay, so since we already have presented to you about Phil Global, definitely what are the services and or programs that we offer? So as it has been mentioned earlier, so it's the student visa that we have or we are offering. So apart from that, we also have the tourist visa and other types of visa, just like the dependent visa, business visa, spousal visa, fiancé visa, general skilled migrant visa, and the J1 internship visa. So with the program that we have with Confederation College, it's the student visa that we're student visa pathway, all right, that we're going to have. And also we would like to inform you that whenever you are a student visa holder, you are also eligible to work part-time. Okay. And also a student visa holder can get a dependent. Okay. So these are the services that Phil Global will be assisting you with. So for now, the tourist visa is not open yet. So, but for those who would like to inquire about, okay, definitely we can go ahead and have a consultation for that, right? So moving forward, here are our company affiliation. So one is the JVB Travel and Tours. We also have the Phil Global English Academic Center. But with Confederation College, as it has been mentioned, IELTS is waived. Okay, um, that's very good. Okay, because most Filipino really, as much as possible, all right, they don't want to take IELTS, but definitely moving forward, you will still have to take the IELTS. Okay, as you go along with the process. And we also have the Philippine Residences, FG Essential PH. Okay, and the JVB Wine and Cheese Cafe. Okay, so Phil Global, okay, has been appointed by Educo International as an authorized representative for the recruitment of international students to different schools in Canada. Okay, so here are our Phil Global partners, and one of that is the Confederation College. All right, so with the client's testimonial, just like the first video, we highly suggest for you to visit our YouTube channel, type in Phil Global Immigration Services Corporation. My apology for not being able to play the video, okay? All right, thank you. So how can Phil Global help you reach your dreams? Since we already have presented to you the services that we offer and how can we help you, okay? So it's the guidance and assistance during the entire application process, access to our lawyers if necessary, unlimited IELTS review assistance, step-by-step embassy application assistance and guidance, free counseling on qualification and options of countries to go to, enjoy scholarships, discounts, and loan options, having at least 20 country programs to choose from, and different programs per country, right? So what are the membership inclusions? So 2 days of free 2 days and one night condo hotel accommodation either in Bohol, Cebu, Cagayan de Oro, or in Manila. Free visa assessment for visa application and immigration consultation, free lifetime membership and company support, okay, free university school placement for student visa, school letter offer, sponsorship assistance, free accident insurance worth 200,000, but definitely we are not aiming to claim this one because we really have our dreams, especially proceeding our application with Confederation. So consultation with free Global Unlimited with free info pack, okay, valid for 1 year. free medical consultation, free psychiatric counseling up to 5 times, free financial planning, free IELTS review and review materials, free Duolingo PTR review and review materials, free nursing CBT review materials, free HCPC UK registration for PTMTOT, occupational test of English OET for New Zealand, Australia applicants, free travel itinerary, free bottle of wine from JVB Wine and Cheese Cafe, right? Free legal advice, and free RT-PCR test for international student travel only. Okay, accommodation assistance on the country of your choice. So it has already been mentioned with Confederation in regards to an idea on how much would the accommodation cost, but definitely Phil Global is here to assist you. All right. So we have Phil Global also as a member. You're going to have airport pickup arrival, airport send off departure. So we have mentioned a while ago that we do client send off. Definitely, once you have reached your country destination, all right, we're going to give you the service of airport pickup as well. Travel discounts and perks, hotel booking and discount, okay, investment and remittance advice, national insurance registration assistance, straightforward recommendation, big savings on professional fees, nursing council registration assistance in the country of your choice, right? Account opening assistance in a foreign bank, criminal record bureau or the CRB processing assistance, Philippine money remittance advice, part-time job profile assistance. Okay, just a reminder that Phil Global does not provide the jobs first. Okay, and Phil Global does not guarantee members will pass the job interview they applied online in Indeed, but definitely it's the assistance, all right, that we will be providing to you as well. Benefits of consultation. You'll get to know which country and programs you're most qualified. So please don't be confused with the illustration of the amount that you can see here. All right. You'll be seeing here a 1,500 amount. This is the consultation fee that you would have to make a payment with Phil Global, but this is, as I have mentioned, one-time payment. All right. So this is just to illustrate your savings, and every consultation or whenever you had your consultation, you're going to get a free info pack. Okay, so this will then be provided to you. So you might be asking, what is the info pack? So this definitely is a copy of what has been discussed during your consultation. All right. So let's move forward. So as it has been mentioned, it's not just 5 times. You're going to get the limited consultation for only paying a one-time fee of 1,500 consumable for 1 year. All right. So definitely to every consultation, you're going to get a free info pack as well. And also, you'll get in touch personally with a sales manager and managing director via support group, whichever is more convenient. It would either be on Facebook, um, Messenger, Skype, or the Viber. All right. So here are the payment options that we have. You might want to go ahead and take a screenshot of it in a way that after our event, you can go ahead and book your consultation with Phil Global on how are you going to go ahead and enroll with Confederation College. All right. So if the copy that you have, the screenshot rather that you have taken is not that clear, you can request a copy of that to your respective marketing executive or the person who invited you for tonight's webinar. Okay. So join us today, book your consultation. Thank you so much. Okay. So I may have to go ahead and stop my screen sharing so we can proceed. I guess it would be the question and answer. So am I going to pass the virtual mic? Ma'am Crystal or Ma'am Jerivic?
Ma'am Jury.
Okay, Ma'am Jerivic. Okay,
Ma'am
pass it to you,
Jury.
the virtual
Yes,
mic.
kayo muna mag-lead. And well, because I also got some direct message, so I'll share that. So give it a go.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do. So I will have to little announcement, no? So we have Miss Frenilyn before tayo mag-proceed with the consultation. No, with a Q&A. So, may I call on Miss Frenilyn Hernan for a quick games po para sa inyo. Okay. Hello, Miss Frenilyn.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. So I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay, let's
So,
participate.
yes, ma'am. Do you see my screen na po, Ma'am Jerivic?
Not yet.
Not yet, ma'am.
There.
Okay. There you go. So the name of our game is Four Pics in One Word. So I believe all of you are familiar with that. So we're gonna show here appear the four photos and you need to describe it in one word. Okay? So ma'am, ready na po ba ang lahat? What's the mechanics, Ma'am Jerivic? So should I just count 1 to 5 and then paunahan silang magsagot sa ating chat box? Tama po ba, ma'am?
Kanina sa Facebook.
Yeah, later on, we will have in Zoom first and then later on, Facebook viewers natin. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this question is for Zoom or for the viewers on Facebook, Ma'am Frenilyn?
Okay. So for number 1,
Zoom,
Canadian
Zoom.
flag. And Canadian flag, winter or snow, Ontario, and maple leaf. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Meron na po bang nagsagot, ma'am?
Okay, checking into it. So we have answer here from, okay, the first answer, sorry. Ang dami niya. Okay, Danilo Oy Season. The first one to answer Canada is Julie Alberto. So what's the correct answer, ma'am?
The answer is Canada. Ayan.
Okay. So it's Ma'am Julie Alberto who got
Okay.
the correct answer because she's the first one who posted the answer. That's why she's the one.
Okay. May I request Ms. Sherlyn to take note for those who get a correct answer?
Yes, Ma'am Acknowledge.
Okay, thank you for that. So later on, they will have discount on that if they want to proceed for the consultation. Lahat ng winners po may discount po sila. Okay?
Wow. Discount. For number
Alright,
2 naman,
but
ma'am.
okay.
Is it for FB na po ba, ma'am? For Zoom na po ba?
For our,
Zoom or Facebook?
Yes.
For FB viewers.
Okay. So for our FB viewers, number 2. Ayan. A group of people who are students, work, and approve immigration as, resident in Canada and family. So what's the best description for these pictures? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Ma'am Sherlyn?
Okay, so the answer that we have here, the first one to answer, Canada, Mirna Awangan, and the other answer here from Steer Reyes. Okay, it's visa. Another answer from Shemi Barreto, it's immigration. Okay, let us at least okay, student visa. So I guess we have to reveal the answer, ma'am. There are different answers from Facebook page.
Yes, so the answer, Ma'am Sherlyn, is student visa. Who got the answer?
Okay, so the one who answered student visa here is Rose and Kuyugan.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congrats, ma'am. Kindly contact po your marketing executive.
Yes.
Okay. And for number 3, let's go back to our Zoom viewers.
All right.
Okay. So for number 3, a group of professionals. So they are healthcare professionals, business, and a teacher with their students and permanent residency visa stamp. So let's start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ma'am Charlene, who got the answer?
Checking to it. Okay, the answer that we have here is student visa and professional visa immigration. So we have a different answers again here on Zoom. So I guess you may have to reveal what is the correct answer.
The correct answer is Confederation College. Because
Confederation.
they are offering different programs for different professions.
Okay, so
Is anyone got the correct answer, ma'am?
it's an RNIP that was stated here, but not exactly the Confederation College.
Okay, so for this part, no one got the answer. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, next. A tree
Sorry, Mom Friendly. I
and
don't know if I just seen it late, okay? Because I am checking it one on one, one by one rather. Okay, so I have here an answer. Confederation College from Noel Regaspi. My apology. I don't know if I am just delayed due to my network connection, but there has been an answer of Confederation College. So you may decide for that.
Ma'am Jervik.
Okay.
Hello? Is it possible, ma'am, na Sister Noel?
Are you considering this?
Yes, definitely.
All right. Thank you so much for that. And congratulations to Sir Noel
Okay.
Regaspi. Okay.
Congrats, Sir Noel. And for next slide, a tree, a maple tree, a maple leaf, and this silhouette. So what's the answer? Five, four, three, two, one.
Okay. So it would
Can
have
you
to be
check,
on the
ma'am?
Facebook
What's the
page, right?
guess? Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead, Mom Frenoline. We have here answers like, yeah, maple tree, maple, and Canada winter.
Okay, so the answer is a maple. Only maple, ma'am. Actually, I mentioned it a while ago.
All right. So for the maple, it's Mirna Awangan.
Congratulations, Ma'am Mirna.
Congrats. Ang gagaling ng ating mga attendees, no? They answer very well.
Okay, so last
Last,
slide na, ma'am.
okay.
Yes, last slide.
And
So
this
I
is
think this
for
is
the
for
Zoom viewers, right? Zoom
yes,
attendees rather.
for
Okay.
Zoom. So for the first picture, it describes free IELTS review, provides ship tuition fee or staggered payment, gives PG work permit, and can assist your permanent residency status. Five, four, three, two, one. What's their guess, Ma'am Charlene, from the Zoom?
Okay, mostly it's still global.
Okay, who got it first, ma'am?
All right, I may have to check on the time. Hold on.
Grabe, ma'am, nakikinig sila. Very attentive. Thank
Mga
you.
backread lang ako kasi ang dami talaga sumagot. So, the first one who posted till global answer is Jessica Dipua. Is that correct, Jessica?
So we have another one, ma'am. Low, after than that, Bernice. Sir
Oh,
Bernice.
sorry. Yes, I'm sorry about that, okay? Oh, yes, Ma'am Jury. Thank you so much. My apology. All right, it's Bernice.
Yeah.
First Phone Global. All right.
Congratulations! And that ends our game for tonight, Ma'am Jerivic. So I'm passing the virtual mic to you. Thank you so
All right.
much.
But I'm sorry. Okay, Ma'am Friendly. But since I already have mentioned and congratulated Ma'am Jessica, um, I'm gonna give the consolation for her. Okay, regarding to be included as a winner in our promo in respect. Okay, I
Wow!
already have mentioned the name.
Oh,
Congrats, Ma'am Jessica!
okay. So ayan, lahat po ng winners tonight, they will have 100 pesos off for the consultation. Okay, so just contact us po to have your discounts. So now we will proceed for the Q&A with Miss Cristel and Mr. Ming. So we will start. I will needing you, Miss Shirlyn and Miss Frenelyn, to facilitate po all the question and the Facebook Live and also in the Zoom. All right. So we will
Okay.
start.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Let me start off if that's okay. I know it's supposed to be facilitated by Miss Charlene. I think there's a internet connection, so just to move forward. And I thank you for Global. That was wonderful of you to do such game trivia, and then bonus, of course, to our prospective clients. Malaking tulong din yan kahit pa paano. I'm seeing a lot of inquiries right now, and as I've mentioned, time is of an essence. If you're going for September 2021, we still have time for you, okay? Please take advantage. Alrighty, so now going back to the Q&A, we do have limited time, but don't worry, this is only a teaser. We recommend that you proceed with the consultation with our partner consultant so they can provide you overall information. Kasi ano siya per situation eh. We cannot really say na ito ay applicable sa lahat. So, and some things are very confidential. We don't want you to post everything here. Naka-live tayo sa social media. So, ilimit lang natin. The general questions na lang tayo. Alrighty. So, the first one, as I have here, it's actually direct message. How much is the first semester tuition fee? And do we need to prepare show money for visa? So two questions. First question is for Mr. Min. Can you talk us about the fee structure or fee schedule? And later for Miss Jury. Go ahead, Sir Min.
For the average tuition fee for a year is between 15,000 Canadian dollar up to 18,000 Canadian dollar. It really depends on the program you are going to apply for. And you will have a month to prepare for the deposit after receiving the offer from the college. And for the deposit, it's just half of that amount. It means like you need to pay for one semester tuition fee for the deposit of the seat of the program. And that is the refundable when you have problem like you get a failed visa, you can request a refund from the college.
Okay, so very clear on that. You are not obliged to pay 1 year tuition fee. If you can go ahead, by all means, but all you have to do is settle 315,000 in pesos, and then that is your first semester tuition fee. And the next thing that you will worry about is later on your second semester. So sa term natin sa Philippines, para siyang hulugan. So it's staggered payment in a way. That's how we say it, Sir Min. So it is possible that you settle that. All right. So thank you. And for Ma'am Jury, do we need to prepare show money for visa? Important question.
So definitely yes. So the government of Canada, they are assuring that you can stay during your student visa. So definitely yes. And also Fel Global will assist you on that in your show money. We can help you on that. And it will discuss properly in your one-on-one consultation. Okay.
Yes, fantastic. And then a lot of question is pertaining the program of choice or course. As mentioned, it would be depending on your, there are different factors. First is your goal. What would be your ultimate goal? Maybe we can also consider your existing background, your work portfolio, your educational attainment. We can also cover that. But the bottom line is that what we're trying to offer here for at Confed is this might be possible for change in career. So that would be one of the essence why we are also studying. And that is applicable for certificate and diploma programs. If you're pursuing graduate certificate program, well, we might require you to have a background of the program you're pursuing. Let's say, for example, you want to pursue leadership in healthcare, you may need to have a background in healthcare for you to be able to enter the program. But can I ask you, Sir Min? I know there are a lot of great, all the programs at Confed are wonderful, but they're also limited, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not I understand some programs would only have 2 3 seats or whatsoever. So if we were to advise the student, their background is in the healthcare, what could be the recommended program in general?
Like the seat for international students are quite limited. And
Mm,
for some program, we have, just like mentioned by Christelle, we have only 2 3 or 4 seats for one program. And in general, for health related programs, we recommend students to apply for personal support worker, because that program will have very wonderful job prospect in the future. And then you can use the certificate to apply for the permanent resident under 2 streams. So that's very important. The seat for September 2021 for the smaller campuses are still there for Filipino student only. And please be ready for that program, because you don't have a lot of time for those seats. And
mm,
for Thunder Bay campus for next year, January 2022, that program is already open. But I think if you really want to take a program in personal support worker, and if you want to take the advantage from the policy the government just announced, I think September 2021 is the best option for you right now.
fantastic. Thanks very much. Okay. And we also have like a different profile here. One, I received a DM. The background is a computer graduate with caregiver course. That is Miss Gilmarie. She also studied in the UK. That's fantastic. I think you do have a leverage if you study and work at Confed. Your experience would mean a lot in Canada. And then also here we have a client. Kino-close ko na talaga na deal na client, no? So ano yan, law of attraction. So Redmi, I think this one has an experience during janitorial work, material controller, warehouse worker, so skilled worker, fantastic. Okay, and then we also have here pipe fitter. Ayan, madami siyang experience, ang ganda. And next one is, I think the best program is personal support. Somebody commented direct message. Kindly share the message in the group, because I'm only seeing it myself. I'd like to share with everyone. And then from Miss or Mel Ronquillo. Hello po. Are we free to choose the course you want to pursue? So another question about programs, right, Mr. Min? They really pinpointing if should they choose a program themselves or should the consultant advise. What's your take on this, Sherman?
From like we have undergraduate program and postgraduate program. So
Mhm.
for the undergraduate program, you have a lot of options. You can choose the program you want to take it. However, for the postgraduate program, when you apply for uh, one of these, you need to show your education background, which matches to the program you
Mm.
are going to apply for. So for example, with leadership for health, you have to have the BA degree in health. So you will be fine to apply for leadership for health. However, if you have the BA degree in IT, you cannot apply for a postgraduate program in health. So for a postgraduate program, we need to see your education background. Um, as I mentioned, we are flexible to offer two letter of acceptance for one application, for one application fee. So uh, we want to support you with this education background, but you can choose another program to pursue in the future. So for more information, I think you should contact Churi from Apply More. Churi,
Mm.
can you say something?
So for to have that, Ms. Crystal, no, to addition,
Mm-mm.
so you have to properly do for a one-on-one consultation to discuss and assess your application. So which one is the best program for with Confederation College to choose. So that's my
Right.
yeah.
Absolutely. Ma'am Joy, I also received a DM. How much is the consultation fee they were asking?
Okay, for all the attendees here that you want to proceed with the consultation fee is 1,500 pesos. So later on,
Nice.
I will announce again lahat po
Mhm.
ng attendees here. Later on, I will announce the promos that we have. Okay? So with Confederation,
Fantastic. Thank you. All
okay?
right. Ma'am Judy, as you know, and Sir Min, I have to leave earlier because I have another event, a farewell event that I have to attend. So I'm going to pass the hosting stint to Ma'am Judy and Mr. Min, if that's okay with you. There are a lot of questions still that we need to cater to, and I know that we cannot miss to answer this. So once again, I'm going to pass the microphone right now and the hosting to our two presenters. And maraming salamat for joining. I'll catch you later. All right. All right. Back to you, Charmin and Ma'am Judy.
Thank you, Miss Cristel.
Thank
And
you.
good luck. Good luck to your party tonight. Okay?
Yes.
So we will
Thank you.
continue here to answer the questions, Mr. Ming. So we have also Miss Sherlyn. Can you mediate with us with the questions here, or Miss Prenilyn?
Okay, what I have here is a question from our page. Okay, so the question that I can see here is related to the first question that was asked. Okay, about the tuition fee. So from Lian Acevedo, her question is, what are the mode of payment for tuition fee?
Okay, this is for Mr. Ming.
What is the mode, right?
Yeah, mode of payment for the tuition fee.
So when student receive the letter of acceptance, we call when you receive the offer from the college, you will see in the offer the amount of money, and then you just contact with Phil Global, the agent, to help you with the school application and with the visa application. You pay for the college. That is the refundable fee via some portal, right? And after some days, the school will receive the money, and then we will issue you the receipt for that. When you have any problem with, for example, like a visa, unluckily you failed a visa, then you can request the college to refund the amount of money you paid for the college.
Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Ming. So to addition in that, Miss Sherlyn, um, they will advise to have a one-on-one consultation. So we will assist you on that during the application to the school, when they're getting the LOA, until they go to Canada. We will assist on that, Ms. Sherlyn. So they will advise to have one-on-one consultation with Fel Global. So, Ms. Sherlyn, I think in Zoom we have a lot of questions here.
Yes, Ma'am Jerivic. Actually, hello, Ma'am Jerivic. Okay, can we address the question of Ma'am Jennifer Ramirez? So, her question, are there successful applicants for RNIP from Confederation? Sir
Oh,
Min?
yeah, I got that. That's a very wonderful question. So, 2021 is the second year of that pilot. So, I would like to share. Is that okay if I share my screen?
Sure.
Yeah. So in front of you is the flyer for RNIP in Thunder Bay 2021, and as you see, oh. Mm, because of the success numbers, successful number from last year. So from this year, Thunder Bay in Canada decided to give more seat for our location, for our community. So for this year, 2021, we have 150% seat open for 2021, just because from last year, 2020, that was a very successful numbers we had for Thunder Bay. And you see, like the majority participant were from the college here. So that's why Confederation College from this year, 100% of students can apply for RNIP after graduation. From last year, just student who graduated from the the priority occupation programs can apply for RNIP. However, from this year, 2021, Thunder Bay decided to open 100% for all students. And from this year, 2021, the age range is already deleted. So from last year, the students were fine from 18 to 55, but from this year, even you are 70, 80, you are fine to apply for RNIP in Thunder Bay.
Wow.
And as you see, if you are a student graduating from Confederation College, you are exempt from the work experience and the, the degree requirement under RNIP. So from last year, the majority of successful students were from Confederation College. We have the number. Thank you.
Amazing. So take note guys ha. So I will say Tagalog, Mr. Ming, no? So if you are graduated in Confederation College taking 2-year program, you are exempted for to apply this through Rural and North Immigration Pilot Program. You're exempted for they don't require working experience. That's right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Amazing. So next, Miss Sherlyn.
Okay. Yeah, we have here question from our Facebook Live. So is it only for nursing coming from Nelba Barrientos? Is the program of Confederation College just for nursing? I guess this is for Sermin.
Yes.
All right.
So we just have some limited seat for Filipino student only for practical nursing. That is the 2 years programs. And for this program, we do not require you for the pre-health. We do not require you to submit IELTS. However, if we just want a mature student from the Philippines. For example, like if you are a student from Korea, if you are a student from Vietnam, you are not okay for this program, because we just want Filipino students to apply for personal to apply for personal support worker and practical nursing in Thunder Bay in Confederation College. That's why we just give some limited seat for your country only for September 2021. So that is the 2-year program. That's so wonderful for you. If you want to have it, then apply for it as soon as possible.
Wow, amazing again. So they're prioritizing Filipino students for nursing and personal support worker. Okay, amazing. So I hope we answer your question. So we move to Zoom, Miss Frenelin.
Okay, thank you for that, Ma'am Jerivic. So we have a question. So this is a personal question from Ma'am Mara Villado. Okay, so for Ma'am Mara, she asks, how much is the proof of funds, Ma'am Jerivic?
So the proof of funds. So it depends to your tuition fee and of course 1-year cost of living. So it will discuss on your one-on-one consultation, properly discuss on that. So I will advise all the applicants, all the attendees here, just to have a one-on-one consultation. So we cannot disclose all the details here. but definitely this is on your private consultation. Okay, so the fees and also your program, kung magpi-fit ba sa inyo. And another than that is the apply now pay later. So we will discuss that on your one-on-one consultation. Okay.
Yes, Ma'am Jurvic, and the good thing about that is that the 1,500 is one-time payment valid for a year. So if they have another options or looking for another schools or countries, so they can consume the consultation fee. Can
Definitely.
we move to another question, ma'am, from the Zoom? Is it fine, Ma'am Charlene?
Yeah. So we
Yes,
have.
of course, ma'am. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. So for Sir Adrian De Los Reyes. Hi, graduate po ako ng Philippine State College of Aeronautics at interested po ako to take ang aviation program. Paano po kaya ang process?
So definitely, Miss Sir Adrian, no, you will proceed for one-on-one consultation. Anyway, Sir Adrian, if I'm not mistaken, he is my client. So you can proceed now with our one-on-one consultation to discuss further because Confederation College is offering the aviation. Okay, so this is good program in Thunder Bay, especially with Confederation College. Okay, next.
Next question for Sir Raynor Obregon. Ano po ang pinakamurang program na pwedeng i-avail?
Okay. The cheapest program, again, dun sa program, I'm wondering what is the professional background, Ma'am Frenelyn?
Hello, Sir Raynor. Can you please unmute your mic po? Naku, mukhang nahiya siya, Ma'am Jurevik, no?
So, but anyway, we will assist na lang on their documents as well. Before they go for the consultation, we will assist on that. So, we will give the further option.
Yes. You're right, Ma'am Jurevik. And usually po, no, kailangan natin i-assess kasi hindi lahat ng gusto natin ay pwede. No, so for assessment, at least maiwasan natin yung refusal of your application. Since
Yeah.
meron tayong mga ano po, no? Tama ba, Ma'am Jurevik?
Yes, I agree. So, this is not like, when you're applying your student visa and then you're doing like this, so we'll assist properly on that to have assurance for 100% visa approval. Okay.
Okay. How about from Facebook Live, Ma'am Charlene? Do you have any questions there?
Yeah, I still have one more question here for in our Facebook Live coming from Sol Garcia Hernandez. Okay, the question is the consultation fee of 1,500 a one-time payment? So yes, Ma'am Jury, I know I have discussed this, but go ahead, Ma'am Jury.
Yeah, we discussed already. The consultation fee is 1,500. This is for 1 year, valid for 1 year. One-time payment.
I don't have any further questions here on Facebook Live. Go ahead, Ma'am. Friendly, I guess there are lots of questions that you have. Oh, sorry. May biglang nag-follow up lang. So I guess this is the last one. If if I take 1+1 program certificate, will I be eligible for RNIP or PR?
Okay, Mr. Min?
I guess this is for Sir Min.
First, 1+1 will lead you to the postgraduate work permit up to 3 years because you are a student from a public college. And under RNIP, you are fine even with a certificate in 1 year only. However, if you take a 1 year program, then after graduation, you are able to apply for the postgraduate work permit only in 1 year. And that's not enough for you to apply for PR. So that's why we recommend students to apply for 1+1 or 2 year program in order to have 3 year work permit. That enough. That provide enough time for you to have jobs and then to apply for PR. So 1+1 is fine for all of you to apply for PR, especially under RNIP.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Sir Min. And this question comes from Sir Pinong Tongkol, I guess. He is my client. All right. Thank you so much, Sir Min. So go ahead, Ma'am Frenilyn. Do you have further questions on your chat box on Zoom?
Okay, for Zoom, this question is from Miss Jessica Dipua. Am I pronouncing it right? So her question is, as checking with your programs, mostly it is in 1 year only. What can you suggest if fresh graduate medical technology and if I plan to get 1+1 program to be able to get the 3 years PGWP?
So if you have the background in health technology, we have a 1 year program, medical laboratory assistant. Or we have another 1 year program that is a postgraduate option, health informatics. So you can take one of these or both of them, 1+1, in order to have 3 years postgraduate work permit.
Definitely. So, yeah, Miss Frenelyn. So, Mr. Min, I have here in my private message. So, they kept questioning me about, they're curious about the personal support worker, why it's so known in Confederation College, and why this program is so in demand.
First, you know, like um, Thunder Bay is in Northwest Ontario, and as I mentioned, this area, Northwest Ontario, is the area where there are so many hospital and aging farms located there, and there's a shortage of the social workers to support aging people there. So that's why from in the past, that is just a 1 year program, and after graduating from the college, it's not easy to keep them there in order to work, in order to support aging people. So that's why the college try to support student by 1+1. After finishing personal support worker, you can take another program in order to apply for, in the past, for OINP, and now under RNIP, because the local authority really want to keep all of you after graduating from Confederation College to stay in Thunder Bay in order to support the community there, because we in Thunder Bay in general, we lack of young people, we lack of nursing workers, we lack of health workers. So we really want people to go there to support students. You know, from last year, 2 semester, September 20, let me remember, September 2020 and May and January 2020, both semester, all student grant apply for personal support worker will get 2,000 Canadian dollar from the local government as an entry scholarship, not from the college, but from the local authority, in order to attract them to enroll into that program, because we really want to have graduate from personal support worker in order to support the aging farms in Thunder Bay. And then we guarantee, we sign contract with many aging hospitals, aging farms there in Thunder Bay in order to provide student the co-op. That is just a 1 year program. The first semester with theory, the second semester with co-op. You will have more than 160 hours co-op. Co-op means like the work placement with the paid salary. So after graduation, they will allow you to work while taking the second year. So while taking the second year with, for example, dental assisting or health informatics or any 1 year program, during that time, you are allowed to work with your job under personal support worker, and you earn a higher degree, higher salary, 90.9 Canadian dollar. 20.9 Canadian dollar for 1 hour of working as a personal support worker while taking the second year. So that's why personal support worker is very famous in Thunder Bay. And Confederation College these days are very um, uh, we ready to push forward that program to international students because we know the jobs, the PR prospect are very good in Thunder Bay for international students who take this program.
All right, this is very clear. And the good thing about this is they are looking for Filipinos applicants for this practical nursing and personal support worker.
Yeah.
Okay, that this is very promising program. So, Miss Renilyn, we have another questions before we end our decision. I think we have a few minutes.
Okay, so there's a question here that says that I want she is saying that she's been a nurse in UK and wants to migrate in Canada. So can you have any suggestion for that, Ma'am Cherivic?
You want to migrate in Canada?
Yes, she's
Yeah,
been in UK as a nurse and wants to migrate now for Canada.
so definitely yes. We will assist on her how to migrate in Canada. Of course, through Confederation College. Again, they are looking for Filipino nurse. So please do assessment with Fel Global. Miss Frenelyn?
Okay, sorry for that, ma'am. Ma'am, last question. I am 2 years IT graduate, but unfortunately, I have only 56 units. Is
Yeah,
it possible?
it's possible, Mr. Min.
Um, I think you would be fine for if you want to take IT program, for example, the undergraduate program IT programming at Confederation College. I think you would be fine. Or even with if you want to change your career, for example, you apply for personal support worker and also for IT programming. You use IT programming offer for visa application, and if you want to change, you can take personal support worker. We are flexible to offer you to letter of acceptance.
Oh, that's good. So that's the good thing about Confederation College, no? To all the attendees here via Facebook Live, here in the Zoom. So the good thing about Confederation, they're offering to LOA. So if ever you are engineering, you are in culinary, and then you want to proceed with a healthcare program, you can do with Confed because they are offering to LOA. So right, this is really really amazing program with Confederation. So Miss Frenelyn,
Okay, can we have a follow-up question, ma'am? Is it possible, ma'am? Last question, ma'am. Hello. Okay, so for last question in Zoom, do we really have to study 2 years for the personal support program?
okay, Mr. Min.
So as I mentioned, personal support worker is just a 1 year program, but 1 year postgraduate work permit after graduation is not enough for you to apply for a permanent residence. So that's why we recommend students to take the second year. 1+1 would be 3 year postgraduate work permit after graduation. And with 3 years after graduation, you have enough time to have jobs, enough time to apply for PR. So that's why we recommend you to take 1+1 or 2 years program rather than just a single 1 year program.
Okay.
So the good thing about personal support worker, the offering, they have a program by a co-op. I am right. Yeah, there's a co-op program on this personal support worker. Okay, Miss Frenelyn. So, ayan, I have announcement, no? All the attendees here, I will giving lahat po na magpo-proceed with the consultation. All right, to know the program of Confederation College, I will giving 100 pesos off again sa lahat po na mag-proceed ng consultation. So, yung mga nanalo kanina, they have already 100 pesos. So, I will give them kapag nag-proceed sila. Until tomorrow po yan, you can send via GCash. So, you can share the screen, Miss Sherlyn or Miss Frenilyn. to screenshot to have that, or you can uh, you can contact us with Cavite team to assist your consultation. Okay, so total of 200 pesos po doon po sa nanalo. Sa lahat po na mag-proceed, I will give them 100 pesos off for the consultation. Okay, so I hope this webinar is um, leading you progress with Confederation, your application. Don't worry, we are here to assess your application with Phil Global. Okay, Ms. Ferdinand, final words?
Okay, thank you for your time from our FB viewers and Zoom. And I would like to remind you the reason bakit tayo lumapit kay Phil Global. Because we want to have a hassle-free application. Don't worry, step by step, we will assist you bound to your preferred country. A lovely evening po and have a good night.
So we have lang no pahabol questions. We have how long it takes the LOA to get, Ms. Min. Mr. Min, before we end.
I saw the questions. We are very quick to process the application. So usually we try to manage after 2 to 3 days of working, you will have the LA. However, just give us the longest time of a week, then you will have the application. You will have the offer. After finishing, after submitting all the documents as required by the college.
All right, thank you for that. So I hope we answer all your questions here. And to addition that, no, lahat naman on your one-on-one consultation, we will answer kung meron pa kayong further questions. So, um, yeah, thank you, Mr. Min. See you again. We have again event with Confederation College again. This is exclusive for healthcare program on May 14, 7 p.m. again. Right? So see you, Mr. Min, again with our event. So I hope you guys, you gathered all the information with Confed. Let's proceed with one-on-one consultation with Fel Global. So Miss Sherlyn.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Okay, for those who have their own marketing executive who invited you for tonight, okay, so all you have to do is contact them, okay, inform them that you have attended tonight's webinar in a way that we would be able to provide the promo that was stated by Ms. Jorivic. And also just a reminder for those attendees wherein the name that is reflecting here in Zoom is under the name of Frenilyn Hernan, we highly suggest for you to type in na lang sa chat box your full name in a way that we can identify that you have attended tonight. Okay. And also, in addition, for those who don't have marketing executive yet, go ahead and free to contact us. Okay. So, Ma'am Jorivic Villaganas, Miss Frenilyn Hernan, and yours truly, Charlene Benipayo, you can either send us a message or email us or send your resume. Okay. And we will definitely respond. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, yan, all the attendees, no, under Frenilyn Hernan, you can write your name. So we can give you 100 pesos if you want to proceed with one-on-one consultation. So, Mr. Ming, thank you so much, and see you again.
Thank
And
you very much, everyone. Thank you, Phil Global team, to have me here for the presentation. Thank you very much, and hope to see all of you in Thunder Bay. I will show you around. Thank you very much.
of course, we're so excited about that. Thank you, Mr. Min. Have a good night. Bye.